Hey, what's going on, everybody? Justin with ExtremeTerrain.com, and as you can see, we got the 21 Bronco back in the shop today for a lift kit install, and yes, more fun with wheels and tires. Hopefully by now you guys have had a chance to watch our previous video where we installed a set of 35s and even a 37s on the Big Bend here with the stock suspension. 37s were a little tight. We had a little bit of rubbing going on. I have a feeling after today's install and a little bit more altitude, we should be in good shape. But in the meantime, guys, we really hope you enjoyed this Bronco content we're giving you. If you do, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a lot to do with this thing today, so what do you say we get it on the lift and start ripping her apart? All right, guys, as you can see, we're just about halfway through the lift kit install here on our Big Bend Bronco. This is Rough Country's 2-inch lift kit for both the front and rear. I like this kit a lot. It's a spacer style lift, as you can see right there. They basically give you 4 of these guys for each coilover assembly. And in turn, it basically raises you 2 inches both front and rear. It's gonna maintain the slightest bit of rake, not a ton with these Broncos from the factory, but it is still gonna be there, and basically make room for bigger tires. Rough Country claims the 35 12.5 is no problem, but we saw that with the stock suspension. Now, in my heart of hearts, I actually think the 37s will be able to live on here a lot more comfortably, and we're gonna find out, well, after we're finished up with this. One really cool thing about the Bronco that I love that Ford did, they put this little Easter egg in the fender liner. It says, "Lift me, baby." And well, Ford, we are currently taking your advice. So let's finish up. Well, so we just finished up the install of that Rough Country 2-inch lift kit, both front and rear, guys. Big Bend is sitting now with this brand new stance. I think it looks pretty sharp. Let's talk wheel and tire fitment. Now we're starting with the 315 70R17s, basically the same exact tire size, the same 35s that Ford uses on the Sasquatch package. And full disclosure, we did actually start here with those crash bars installed. We wanted to see if it would fit with the 2-inch lift kit in place, and honestly, it did not. It wasn't even close. Major rubbage, both front and rear crash bars, so those guys came right back off. And now, here we go. 35, 2 inches of lift, and it looks phenomenal. Just to jog your memory, if you didn't see our first video, this is the Pro Comp Rockwell wheel, 17 by 8.5, 0 or neutral offset, gives us a little bit of poke, and wrapped around that again is the all-terrain 315 70R17. I actually thought this might look a little small once installed, but taking a look back at it, looks pretty proper to me. Plenty of room in here for this 35 to move around. And with that being said, what do you say we get it outside, put it up on the hill, flex the suspension a little bit, and see how we do. We just got done doing our figure 8 testing here in the parking lot. Low speed, lock to lock, forwards, backwards, no rubbing whatsoever. That's not necessarily a huge surprise, as we didn't encounter any rubbing with the 35s and the stock suspension. But now, with the 2-inch lift kit installed, we put it up here on our little hill, really flexed out the suspension. We had this guy full lock to the right up on the hill, stuff in the 35s in the rear back there. In fact, we about got this tire off. And honestly, guys, a ton of room. In fact, I'd say anywhere 4 to 5 inches from that bumper here at full lock up on the hill with the articulation going on. So if you're the type of owner out there who really wants to put their Bronco through the paces off-road, you love a 35, but you wish you just had a little bit more room to maneuver versus that stock suspension, 2 inches is certainly the way to go. My big question though now, guys, we know those 37s rubbed a bit with the stock suspension. With the 2-inch lift in place, will we get away with it? Let's go find out. Well, I just got done wrestling those big old 37s in place, guys, and man, is this just the perfect stance or what? 2 inches of lift, 37s, and this thing is looking proper. But let's talk wheel and tire fitment, because that is the theme of today's video. Again, if you recall, the 17 by 8.5 Pro Comp Rockwell is the wheel, 0 offset. Wrapped around those are these massive 37 1250 all-terrain tires, and happy to say, at least here in the shop so far, lock to lock, no movement, it doesn't rub whatsoever. That wasn't our experience with the stock suspension. If you guys remember from our previous video, 37s, yeah, they fit, but they did rub slightly on that plastic base bumper. Not the case anymore, thanks to the additional 2 inches of lift from our friends at Rough Country. But now, the moment of truth, right? We're gonna get this thing out of the shop, turn it around the parking lot a little bit, flex that suspension, and answer the question, will the 37s fit with no rubbing? All right, guys, so we just got done doing our figure eights here in the parking lot, both forward and backwards, lock to lock, no rubbing whatsoever with the 37s installed. We even hit this bump in the parking lot that connects the two loading docks pretty hard. I would say probably 10, 15 miles an hour, and no noise, no rubbing whatsoever. Last but not least, we're up here on the hill, as you can see, pretty steep angle. We about got a wheel off in the back here, so we're about maxed out. Full lock here on this tire, and you guessed it, no rubbing whatsoever. So this is the setup, man. 2 inches of lift, a 37, and you will be good to go. Obviously, those crash bars are removed. That's kind of a non-negotiable here when we're talking 37s, but minor modifications to get this big of a tire in place and to do so comfortably. Guys, we're not the only ones doing this either. My buddy Vaughn Gittin Jr. and the Fun Haver off-road team, Lauren Healy, they have their four-door rig equipped with the 37, their own 2-inch lift kit, and they're out there tackling Rubicon Trail without any issues whatsoever. So it can be done, and it can be done comfortably with a small modification. So again, to wrap things up here, guys, 2 inches of lift, a 37, and you're good to go. Well, guys, what can I say? These Broncos just continue to impress. Like we saw in that last video, we were able to fit some pretty sizable meats underneath this truck with the stock suspension in place. But now, simple 2-inch lift kit, the sky is literally the limit. Got those big 37s in there, and the truck just looks absolutely perfect. It really is quite amazing the difference in attitude a small lift and a set of wheels and tires can contribute. I mean, flashback to this thing, completely bone stock. Yeah, look cool, but a little wimpy if I'm being honest, but now again, simple lift and those massive 37s, this thing looks absolutely tough. Guys, we want to know what you think. Are you digging the 2-inch lift? Are you digging 35s, 37s? Drop us a comment and let us know. But in the meantime, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching, and for all things Bronco, right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.